Hi friends, welcome to the first day of Vlogmas. Is that where we are? We're starting my first Vlogmas. I will be doing mostly vlogging and may have some sit down things at the same time. But first, I want to talk what could potentially be read by me this month. I have some library books because if you've been watching my channel, I went to a couple of different libraries and got some Christmas books. Even though I'm usually not a holiday reader, that's kind of what I've been going for this year. Like that's what I've already read one. So we'll see. That may not last much longer, but we'll see. So I've got some library books. I've got some books off my shelves that I would like to read, and we'll tell you the reason. But I'm mostly a mood reader with decision fatigue. So I kind of like to have some kind of list going, and we'll see how it shakes out for the month. All right, so let's start with the library books. This is Christmas Crimes at the Mysterious Bookshop, 12 Tales of Seasonal Suspense set in the world's oldest mystery bookstore, edited by Otto Penzler. So yeah, just a bunch of short stories. I saw it in a bookstore, but I was being good, so I didn't get it. And then I went and it was right there in front of me in the library. So I thought, okay, maybe the universe wants me to check it out. I have another Melody Carlson book. This is The Christmas Joyride, where a woman ends up on a RV trip across the country with her elderly neighbor. So sounded cute. This is A Very Little Murder Plot by Jen McKinley. Another curmudgeon of an older person and a librarian and getting the Christmas spirit. It's kind of, I'm guessing, sort of like a Christmas Carol kind of retelling maybe. I'm not sure, but it sounds cute, and there's a dog on the cover. This is The Holiday Swap by Maggie Knox. I saw this, had some good reviews when it came out a couple years ago, I think, where twins, one is a baker, gets injured and is supposed to do a reality show, and so the other twin has to take her place. So those are some potentials Christmassy reads from the library. I also have When We Were Orphans by Kazu Ishiguro, which is a book club book for the Backlist Book Club with Caitlin at Bandy's Books and Jamie Kate, I think is the other co-host. I've tried to get on schedule with their book club because they've all been interesting to me, or I've read them, but timing just never worked out. So I saw this at the library, so I thought I would give it a try. It's about a man who was born in Shanghai in the beginning of the 20th century. He had a happy life until his father and mother disappear, and then he, as an adult, has to kind of figure out what happened to his parents. I think that's what that's about. The Examiner by Janice Hallett was on the new release shelf, and so I thought I would go for it. 6 Students, 1 Murder, Can You Solve the Crime? I have enjoyed The Appeal, I've read, and I've read The Mysterious Case of the Alberton Angels. I did read The Christmas Appeal last year by Janice Hallett. So kind of working my way through hers, and I've enjoyed all of them. So we've got a university professor must make her new master's program in multimedia arts succeed. If it doesn't, the university will cut her funding and she'll be out of the job she loves. 6 students in the inaugural course will be key to this success. And how well has she selected the team? So it's usually told through mixed media. We've got emails, doodle message groups. Yeah, so I'm excited to go for another Janice palette. This is a carryover from November. This is Fire Exit by Morgan Talty. I would really like to read this. I saw a review from Melinda at Web of Stories, and it sounded really interesting. This is about an Indigenous man, Charles Lamosway, who's watched his life unfold across the river on Maine's Penobscot Reservation. He caught brief moments of his neighbor Elizabeth's life from the day she came home from the hospital to her early 20s. But there's something more dangerous than the river that divides him from her and the rest of the tribal community. And then Elizabeth disappears and he grows very concerned about what's going on. So I've heard great things about that, and so I would like to read it. So then some off my shelves. I don't have a lot of Christmas books on my shelves because I don't typically read them, as I said earlier, but I do have Agatha Christie, Hercule Poirot's Christmas. Basically on Christmas Eve at Gorston Hall, the Lee family's festivities are shattered by a scream, and in a locked bedroom, the patriarch lies dead in a pool of blood, his throat slashed. Poirot offers to assist. He finds an atmosphere not of mourning, but of mutual suspicion, which is pretty much sounds like most Christie mysteries. So I'm excited for that one. The next two are season related. This is Silent Night by Nell Pattison. This is the second in the Paige Northwood series. Paige Northwood is a British Sign Language interpreter who works with different groups, usually the police, to help in investigations. I read the first one and liked it. This is the second one. A school for the deaf takes an overnight trip to the snowy woods. 5 teenagers go to sleep, but only 4 wake up. Leon is missing, and a teacher's body is found in the forest. So I'd like to move forward in that series, and I mean, atmospheric, right? This one is Hidden in Snow by Vivica Sten, translated by Marlene Delargy. This is set in Sweden, in the Swedish mountains. On the day Stockholm police officer Hanna Alhunder's personal and professional lives both crash, she takes refuge at her sister's lodge in the Swedish ski resort paradise of Air. But it's a brief comfort. The entire village is shaken by the sudden vanishing of a local teenage girl. Hannah can't help but investigate, and while searching for the missing person, she lands a job with the local police department, where she joins forces with detective investigator Daniel Lindskog, who has been tasked with finding the girl. Their only lead is a scarf in the snow. Sounds creepy and perfect for cold. Although I don't know that we don't typically get snow in Atlanta, but I can read books with snow on the cover. This is a memoir, London's #1 dog walking agency by Kate McDougall. So we know I love dogs. The reason this is on my TBR for December, my pile of possibilities, is because every year I go when I go to see my sister for the holidays, I love to go to Joseph Beth bookstore. And this was 2 years ago, I think. Maybe 2 years ago that I bought this book at that bookstore I think it was a Christmas trip, a holiday trip. But anyway, I haven't read it yet. And I'm trying to make sure that I read books that I bought up there before I go and buy more. So if I don't read it, would I not buy anymore? I don't know. So that's kind of what made me think of this and pull it off my shelf. So it's funny. I have been a dog walker in the past, and it's always interesting to hear what people think life is like as a dog walker. And I'm sure it'll take me back to some memories as well. What do you plan to read in December? Let me know in the comments. I will see you tomorrow for day 2 of Vlogmas.